wastes are not kind to those of fair hearts. Such as it was, the drifter found himself burdened with vengeance. In a wasteland of godless greed and ambition, the tower loomed over it all.
Oh, in the foetid grove, the wheel of fortune spins. The girl restored, this tale of borrowed time begins. The light had left her eyes, the thorns they stole her breath. And so without a god, the drifter turned to death. Across a mirrored floor, reflections dark as night, they begged the ferryman to bring her to the light. Her soul was saved that day, her lungs filled up with air. The foetid lay with her, but the debt was his to bear. He made a wager with an unassuming stone, fulfill a single wish to bring the healer home. But a gambling man will take his oaths with fingers crossed, so the drifter struck his deal, not caring for the cost. 3 days had passed him by and the sun began to set. The time had come for the gambling man to pay his debt. A vessel he had sworn and a vessel he had made. He locked the stone inside the box and the debt was never paid. His master's voice and serves himself awake to hunt the double-crosser down, his barrel filled with rounds. He might have slipped the final time, but now his flesh is marked, a liar and a cheat, caught in his own deceit. Awareness creeping up his neck, he's hanging from a rope, a man with one last hope, to build a weapon strong enough to keep the devil down.
So the fairest fell, twice martyred in an unquiet land. With a solemn prayer, the drifter counted to 3 and struck a deal anew. But the currency of vengeance is not measured in silver or gold, and he would have his pound of gold.
They sought the finest smith, the king with flame-red hair, who'd forge their weapon if they claimed his rightful share. Atop the throne they fought, a creature torn from flesh, but fate had other plans and drew its hand afresh. The charmer at her last could feel the boatman's chill. She stopped to pull a card and the world bent to her will. A wave ripped through the past, its echoes burning bright, and there the healer stood to set the story right. Virtue and with vice, prepared to pay the price. He ventures to an untamed land, but he won't go alone to seek the Tower of Bones. His love no more a memory, they'll finish what he started, there's a reckoning to come.
So into the desert the drifter went, cold iron in his hand and love at his heel. The tower called to them all, and to it they were drawn. That blasted, shattered place between this world and the next.